to Wales as later than planned an animal rights activist meets a farmer on his own turf.
I'm sick and tired of the police dictating to us.
That's me. I've been in 16 prisons altogether. I was heavily immersed in the illegal side of direct action, going out damaging property, liberating animals. So if you've got a stereotype animal rights loony, I suppose that's me, really.
I'm from a long line of farmers. My father and my grandfather, I believe his father and grandfather have been farmers. I must say I'm somewhat concerned that we're going to host a gentleman who has been in jail, in fact, for animal rights activities, and one who is a vegan too.
Get off me! Get your hands off me! Get your hands off me! Get your hands or I will walk!
For this programme, John will spend 5 days living and hopefully working on Henry's traditional mixed farm. Each will put their own prejudices and preconceptions to the test.
When I think of farmers, they're just repulsive, right-wing, reactionary, conservative rednecks, basically. Whether they're going to be of that sort, I don't know. I don't know what to expect.
How do you do?
Hello, John.
How's it going? Henry, is it?
That's right.
Right.
Welcome to the farm.
Thank you very much.
We hope that you'll have a very interesting week with us.
Sure, it'll be interesting.
Let's go down and
We might have to go into some detail about what I will and won't do.
Oh, you're going to do everything. We can't say, oh, we're going to ignore you, or we won't do that
Yeah, but
today.
no, there's certain things that I won't do to compromise that I would say would harm an animal. Well, we'll have to see. I'll feed
I won't ask
and
you.
walk out.
You saying I'm going to ask you to do something to harm an animal?
Yeah, but your
Of course I'm not. That's
your
absolute-
perception of what would harm an animal might be different to mine. But I'm
Yeah, but
I'm
this is
read
my
as much.
this is my life.
Yeah.
I've 60 years of experience. Right? Let's go. Good. Well, the farm is this is the hub of the farm. We've got another couple of farms as well. Oh, you're in favour of milk then for calves?
Oh yeah, that's what.
Do you have milk?
I'm vegan, strict vegetarian.
So do you drink milk?
Soy milk. I wouldn't drink milk of another
I tell
species.
you what, these wouldn't look very well on soya milk.
A vegan diet, which is what I'm on, is a totally healthy diet.
Is
I don't want to get
You
into...
don't look as fit as my son.
Well, what do you mean I don't look as fit as you? I'm a fit person.
You're good at the hair. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
My
You
hair's
can't even
full
grow
of-
hair.
my hair.
Basically, we're aiming to get a lot of these lambs sold for the Easter trade.
Hopefully you'll get it by the end of the week. That to me is abhorrent. Do you know what I mean?
It's what?
It's disgusting.
Is it?
I'd say even if it's done perfectly, even what you're doing, even if it's done by the board, I'd say it's still cruelty, it's still abuse.
Is there any cruelty in the high-rise flats that you live in?
Yeah, people...
But I think you should look after the people first.
Oh, my head is spinning totally. I mean, he's a character, nothing else. But we obviously do live on different planets. Yeah, I think it's going to be good. I think we're not going to end up, falling out or hating each other. And I think he's going to take on board a lot of what I'm saying. We've been brought up in a society where meat is parallel with health and happiness.
Yes, indeed.
Absolutely. I'd say that the opposite is true. Meat is analogous with death and pain and suffering. There's nothing going for meat at all.
My mum here, how old are you, Mum?
87.
87. Right. And what did you have for your breakfast?
Bacon and sausage or bacon and eggs.
There you are. You've been a farmer's wife all your life?
Yes.
And how often do you eat meat?
Yes, every day.
Every day.
I've kept very well.
Right. So
Okay.
you think a balanced diet has kept you going to 87?
I'm sure.
Are you honestly saying that you need meat to stay healthy?
I am.
No, we need to have the opportunity to
I
choose.
couldn't work.
Right.
We aren't decrying you the fact you're being a vegetarian. We're saying, we aren't trying to convert you to
Right.
eat meat. We accept your point of view and we're happy with it.
But you are
It's all about
actively
choice,
going
isn't it?
against
It's not
what
as
we
if
do.
we're not debating what colour the town hall's going to be or some silly little issue like that. We're dealing with the pain and the suffering
What pain?
of hundreds of millions of animals. There's a lot at stake here. So, and the animals can't defend themselves. So, don't you think it's right and proper that someone is going to be their advocate, someone's going to speak out for them? And you can put your case, you say you're farmers and you look after.
Life and death are an intrinsic part of farming.
What
I
sort
mean, when I was a boy, I'd be rushing around the village now to fetch 10 men.
For Henry, the birth of a calf is a joyous occasion. To John, it is another innocent victim born to suffer.
Well, you just come here, John. You're frightening her a bit. Well, now you watch him. Come on, push him. Steady, take your time. Take your time. Whoa, the girlie. Whoa, the girlie. Take your time. Whoa, the girlie. We've got him. We've got him. Now, the very most important this calf will ever do in his life is take that first breath. A child or a baby or anything, that first breath. If he doesn't take the first breath, he won't last. But that is a super job. And that is one of the wonders of farming. That's what you call good husbandry.
I went through 18, 19 years of my life eating meat and drinking milk and just not having any idea what I was doing. And that white creamy liquid that you get from the shop comes from there. It belongs to that calf. That's why that cow produces it. Not for us, not for people, for calves. But that calf will be torn away from its mum in a few days. And by drinking milk, basically, you're part of it.
Come on. Shh. Shh. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Shh. Shh. He isn't as rough a fellow, or as difficult possibly as I was expecting, because basically he's a nice fellow that I believe has been programmed by someone to commit these crimes, and he's misguided, he's gone off the rails. And it's a pity.
This is warm now. Straight from the curb.
It's the first night, or the first day on this farm, and my head's battered. I'm looking forward to the end of the week. I'm looking forward to getting it over with. I hope to learn a lot, because they know what they're doing. They know sheep, they know cows. But it's what drives them is healthy profits, really, at the end of the day. It's hard for me, this. Well, it's harder than what I thought it would be. It's been fascinating. Today, seeing that calf being born was amazing. It's a miracle. But again, everything I see, it's all tinged with this sadness. No, it's not me being a manic depressive. That's the reality of animal abuse in Britain today. Anyway, that's it. Nighty night. See you in the morning.
John has not had a restful night. He was woken at 2 a.m. to help check the ewes and feed the lambs. It's now 6 a.m. and he's supposed to be helping Henry with the milking.
Wouldn't we put the units on?
No, I'll take them off.
Well, what about putting them on?
No,
You can't take them off, do you? Put them on.
No, I couldn't do that. Try and respect that, me as a vegan.
I don't respect that whatsoever.
You don't respect it?
No, not at all.
I will disinfectant them.
No, that's... No,
Come on, you're in a sulk with me
So
now,
you're
aren't you?
accepting they should be milked then?
Huh? No,
Wait,
no,
wait,
no.
Just let me concentrate. 6, 2, 8, nothing. How are the people in the world going to live, John, if we don't produce food?
Right. I'm not saying, Henry, that we
How are they
shouldn't
gonna
produce
live?
food.
How are they going to live if we don't produce food?
Pulses, grains, fruit, vegetables, that is food. Fatty breast milk is not food. Am I getting through it all?
And I'm doing it for a reason, because there is a demand. If there was no demand, I wouldn't be doing it.
Right, well, there's such a thing now as vegetarianism and veganism, and we're going to take that demand away. People are going to want